Hello there, Virgo. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your reading for the February full moon in Leo of 2020. This particular full moon will be in the sign of Leo, and it will be perfectly full at 2:23 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on February 9th. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you so much being here. I had to take a break for a couple weeks from the channel. I had a major life event, which I actually made a video about if anyone wants to listen to that to understand why I was not here. And I'm just so happy and grateful to be back. I miss reading for you guys so much when I'm not around, and I really appreciate your energy and feedback on the channel as well. So thank you so much. If you're visiting for the first time, welcome to the channel. So good to have you here. Anyone that is watching, I do invite you, if you haven't already, to reach out, hit that subscribe button and join the Dragon family. Also, give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button and let me know that you enjoy this content. So first, a few quick notes as always before we get started, that this is a general reading, will not resonate with every single Virgo out there. The messages that belong to you are yours, and if they don't resonate with you, or some of them don't resonate with you, kick those on out to another Virgo because that belongs to them. Just check your natal chart as well. Always a good idea to look at your personal astrology information and look at your moon sign, Venus sign, rising sign, etc. to see, what other signs influence you strongest. That way you can look at the other readings for those signs and get even more messages about your life and current situation. Also, all information regarding personal readings and card decks that I use are all below in the description box. And I think that's it for now. Yeah, this is mostly going to resonate with Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, and all Virgo cross watchers highly welcome to be here as well. So let's go ahead and jump on into this. So this is the full moon of February. That means it's going to be opposite where the sun is in Aquarius right now, and so it is going to be in the sign of Leo. So for you, Virgo, I would say that this universally is one of the more sensitive and most spiritual moon sign full moons that we have for you, because that is going to highlight the 12th house of Pisces in your universal chart. That full moon is going to be sitting right there, and that is a very spiritual house. It's very sensitive, it's extremely emotional. So don't be surprised if, even if you're not the kind of person that cries a lot, you might start finding yourself, just shedding tears or feeling very emotionally activated. So don't be surprised if that comes up. The 12th house is often a house of cleansing, clearing, purging, because it's that last house of the chart. So you will be cleansing a lot of things out emotionally, healing your spirit from within, doing a lot of the interior work. So don't be surprised if you feel a lot of that emotion coming up, this weekend, and, for the next couple days, even after that particular full moon. You may even be, if you're super sensitive, psychically and intuitively, you may be feeling the effects of this really over the next 30 days, because these full moon cycles, that energy really lasts from full moon to full moon. So yeah, overall, Virgo, this is a very emotionally sensitive full moon for you. It's going to bring up a lot of the areas of self-worth, self-value, healthy pride, healthy good feelings about yourself, because Leo is a very ego-conscious sign. It's very conscious of its pride and how well it feels about itself. I would also say that it's a very creative sign, very generous, very open-hearted, very warm, because it's ruled by the sun. So Virgo, that's another thing that can come up for you as well, because you are merging that sensitivity of Pisces with the creativity of Leo. For any Virgos out there that are creative, that do, things with a creative flair, or, kind of have to go out and sort of perform or speak to the public, this could be very positive, because you will speak very much from the heart. You will bring a lot of passion and empathy to the table. So it's a very beautiful connection in a lot of ways. I would just say, definitely honor your sensitive emotions. If those feelings are running high and you're feeling just sort of overwhelmed, give yourself a little time to just whew, breathe out and cry, or, whatever it is that you need to do to emotionally purge. So let's jump into your cards. We're going to do a past, present, future style lineup. I'm going to be using the Moonology deck along with the Queen of the Moon and a couple of tarot decks to clarify. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with the Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising sign of Virgo as we do the reading for the full moon in Leo, February 2020. Please protect their energy as well as mine and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you so much. Wow, okay, look at this. Some beautiful cards jumping out right now. So look at this, this is for the past position. So this is the last full moon cycle that we had from January carrying over. So don't let the past hold you back with the South Node. So Virgo, this past full moon cycle, you may have been made very, very aware of something that was inhibiting your growth, holding you back from your true destiny. This could even be not just even this lifetime, but old karma, old past life kind of stuff that needed to be cleared. So very, very powerful. That card has actually been coming up for a lot of folks in different positions through this read. So I feel that this is a time that many people in the collective are really becoming aware of, blockages, barriers, impediments to their own growth. So let's bring up some more cards on top of these guys. Okay, so Virgo, on top of that South Node, we have got the Dark Moon, the Void card. So this is, when the moon is completely new, completely obscured and covered. And so to me, wow, it's like all the potentials exist within, that dark moon, within that void. So it's like, you're really clearing the deck. This is the #1 card as well in this deck. So to me, this is like, fresh new beginnings, fresh new rebirth. For some of you, of course, this is general, it won't apply to every single Virgo, but for those of you that does, it's like you've really cleared some old karmic baggage and you're ready to start fresh from this last 30-day cycle. It's pretty wild and pretty awesome. So let's look at the present. What do you need to release? So if you haven't completely let all of that stuff go, look at this. We've got that waning moon. So this is all about the release, all about the purging. And like I said, there is a lot of emotional clarifying here and clearing and healing. So, during this full moon in Leo, this is the present moment right now as we experience it. This is absolutely being aware of what it is that you've got to let go of. And on top of that, we have the last quarter moon, which is also a waning moon card. So gratitude is coming in. To me, this is releasing. This is accepting whatever was and letting it go with gratitude for whatever it brought into your life. Even if it was challenging, there's always going to be the good aspect of whatever it is. So then going into the immediate future, look at that, Aquarius full moon energy. Show the world the real you. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't try to be anybody but who you truly are, Virgo. To me, like I said, with that Leo energy, it brings up a lot of our own self-worth, our self-value. And if you've ever been in a situation where you feel pushed to act other than what you truly are, don't do it. This is really saying, you've got to be true to yourself, be who you really are, show the world your real face. And, I always say there is, even though Aquarius and Virgo seem very different in a lot of ways, sign-wise, it's like they actually have a lot of the same goals, which is to really help and heal and give aid to the world. So that humanitarian streak really comes to the surface as well. So if you're in any sort of humanitarian work or aid, wow, you really flourish this next 30 days, Virgo. And so then we have, again, a waning gibbous moon, but that's like the, you know, the bigger growth of that waning. And so it's the pleasure card, the pleasure of release, the pleasure of, you know, being truly yourself, of true transformation. We have the butterflies, you know, flying out around her in this card. And so to me, that's all about, you know, it's like truly letting go and transforming and transcending, and yes, being very true to yourself as we go into this next 30-day phase. So let's go ahead and start clarifying with the tarot and see what deeper messages come out of these. Ooh, very strong, Virgo. I like this. Okay, so the immediate past. Look at that. You have the Chariot, and that is the card that is aligned with the sign of Cancer. Our last full moon, last cycle, was Cancer moon. So this lines up perfectly for the immediate past. This is the moon sign that we, you know, just went through. So to me, that is all about, you know, growth and knowledge and education and wisdom and forward advancement with that Chariot card, and also very nurturing, very stabilizing, very emotionally aware and connected. So yeah, last month, wow, that was powerful. You've really come far in a very short amount of time there. And look at that. Three of Wands. Very patient, nice energy there, Virgo, waiting for those ships to come in instead of chasing down what you know is yours. What's meant to be yours is inevitable, and you know that, and you are willing to let those ships come to you. You don't need to go chase them out. Chasing out to them ain't gonna make them come in any faster, and you know that anyway. So those ships are definitely coming in for you. Wow. So then as we go into this present energy, look what comes up around this Leo full moon for you is the Ace of Wands, super fire. This is, again, Leo energy, Aries energy, Sagittarius energy. So that fire is coming up along with a fire sign moon that we are experiencing. Wow. So let's see what clarifies this Ace of Wands. This is passionate new beginnings, Virgo. This is standing strong in a leadership role, feeling very driven, very fiery, not backing down, not willing to take any guff from anyone. You are not going to put up with it. And this is really coming through with a lot of self-assurance and confidence, which I love. This isn't about arrogance or unhealthy ego. This is about, you know, self-worth and pride. And look at this Page of Coins. So messages about money, messages about finance, possibly a new start in a job, new start in a career. This could mean, you know, new money coming in, new opportunities, new stuff coming into you. You know, that Page of Coins to me is very much about messages. It's also youthful energy, so it's about starting something on that financial or material level. Then as we go into the immediate future, where we had that Aquarius moon and that pleasure card and the release and the transformation, on top of that we've got that Four of Wands, Virgo. That is beautiful, twin flame soulmate, harmonious home energy. So, you know, even if you don't have that right now, you are working towards that over this next 30-day cycle. To me, there's also this sort of like homecoming, welcome, victory sort of feeling about that card as well. But it's creating greater stability and a greater sense of balance underneath your feet. So let's pull a clarifier for that as well. And look at that, Queen of Wands. We got another fire card clarifying that Four of Wands. So again, to me, this is you. This is so strong, powerful, magical, because that Queen of Wands is a very magical queen. You know, she has that ability to create things out of nothing. She has a warm heart. She's very loving. She's very generous. Doesn't matter whether you're male or female. These are not gender specific. but these are more about the energy. Even if you're a guy, you could have a feminine side of that fire expression, and fire is a masculine element. But, you know, this is a feminine expression of that fire element. So it's just warm-hearted, generous, giving, isn't afraid to give their energy to others because they know that they'll always have more. It's beautiful. Absolutely lovely reading for you. So let's pull a card from Archangel Michael just to get a last bit of advice on this overall reading. Look at that. So Virgo, very interesting. You got the Eternal Love card. Leo also got this card. So if you have a special Leo in your life, you might want to watch their reading as well, or if you have Leo in your chart. But this is the Leo full moon. So yeah, you know, help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me so I can feel safe receiving, expressing, and giving love. So this is all about you, you know, opening up, giving of your heart. Yet again, very much like that Queen of Flames, you know, Queen of Fire. It's like, put that love out there to the world. This is also you very much connecting with that spiritual partnership as well. So Virgo, this was a beautiful reading. Hope you have a gorgeous Leo full moon, and I will be seeing you very soon. Take care.